Hi, I'm Lewis and I'll be discussing my journey through C4 with collaborating to improve my modelling.
And I'm Neve and I'll be looking at my journey to improve my collaboration from differentiation.
Well, I think you start unaware when you really don't have any appreciation for the enabling of improvement. So there's very little understanding of how to improve and where you need to improve. So you need to, unaware, you kind of start at where there's limited opportunities, and then to go from there you need to seek advice and you need to be able to observe people and watch people, and then you are able to focus in. For example, if you were looking at modelling, you'd have little understanding of that at the unaware stage, and then to make that transition to the aware stage you need to start observing someone, having conversations with people. But at that aware stage it would still be quite surface conversations, so it wouldn't be in depth, it wouldn't be focused, it would still be just kind of understanding, for example modelling, on a very narrow knowledge base to start.
Yeah, and I guess from like personal experience, I had no confidence at all when I went to the classroom. I didn't know, for example, looking at like differentiation, I didn't know what it was, and I was sort of just a bit scared to approach anybody really. I didn't want to look a bit silly. I wanted to go in there being confident, but I wasn't, and that's okay. You're going to be unaware at first, but I guess when you do get that, you develop that confidence and you're able to approach a member of staff or your mentor, like they're there to help you at the end of the day. So just seeking advice from them first, getting them to guide you in the right way, guide you on the right path. That's how I thought of going from unaware to aware. It's a tricky sort of stage when you're first starting out, but we're all the same, we're all in the same boat, and it does get easier.
And it is trying to start off getting that seeking of advice from your mentor, and that's where the initial collaboration would come from, is straight with the conversations with the mentor, and then hopefully transitioning from that observation stage to a team teaching stage, and then making that gradual then conversation with them.
Yeah.
But at that stage there's still little impact and little appreciation, so for example on a direct connection with modelling, but you're still enabling improvement to the aware stage, so that you're starting to understand, you're starting to grasp a knowledge for it.
Yeah, I guess you go to aware when you know the definition of it. So with differentiation, I didn't know what it was at all when I went to the classroom, and then I started to develop my understanding of it. So that helped me be aware of that. I guess by seeking advice from my mentor, by just sort of doing my own little research and having a side read, I guess.
And that little engagement with the blue logbooks as well, starting that process and that journey of reflecting and actually just learning about modelling. So that first conversation after you've had your first observation about talking about something specific,
you've got to take that first
standards.
step, I guess.
It's very much so your own personal journey at that stage, and I believe the impact will come a lot later. So I'd say there's little to a lack of impact, and I think there's a lack of appreciation for what impact looks like in terms of that modelling stage. So
I guess
same for differentiation.
you're still learning really, aren't you?
You're learning it yourself.
Exactly. So once you get to know the students, once you know your classes, which can take a while, but once you know them, that's when it starts making the impact. But I think going from unaware to aware, it's for yourself, I guess, at that time.
Yeah, it's that personal journey straight away.